You know, like, not again. What do you mean, not again? You've said that now 3 times. You know, like when the main character is getting all upset, like, not again. Main character, is this a reference to something? I'm confused. No, you see, that's a funny idea. That's a funny idea. I'm gonna write this down. Okay, you go ahead and write this that down. This is good. Alright. Ooh. And what about if there was like a video game that had like, you know, cool rock and roll music, kind of like Sonic? You're just describing Sonic Adventure. Well, you don't understand what I'm trying to say. This is good. You're right, I do not understand. I'm gonna make this. This is gonna be great. Go for it. Now for this video, I need to go pause off. And I'll explain in just a second. You see, when I was younger, at a very different time in my life, I tended to consume some illicit substances. It was my college years, I just thought it was fun and everybody around me was consuming. One of the things that I thought would be beneficial to me was to keep a little journal in my pocket, either in my coat pocket or in my pants pocket, that I could write down my little ideas while I was under the influence. And while it started with one little moleskin journal, it ended with a lot of little journals. Now, a lot has changed in my life since that era, and I haven't done anything like that for, I don't know, 12 years or so. But I did think it might be kind of funny if I went back through some of my weirder ideas and tried to explain where I was coming from. And these pages are so small, I can't do it with my paws. So, anytime that I thought I had a funny idea, or like a skit idea, or anything really, I would just write it down. And looking back at some of these, I was clearly in a different mindset. So this one starts off strong with just the words, "This is ridiculous. A new zombie killing device. A half skull-shaped gauntlet that works as a round metal bludgeon. There is a hole via arm palm-sizes ball to make a fist around." I think I remember what I was talking about. I was looking at the back of a hair dryer that had come off, and it kind of looked like a bludgeon fist thing that had some spikes coming out of it. This one just says, "Did you know that In-N-Out won't cook bacon on their burgers? So one day I brought bacon into In-N-Out, and they refused to cook it. So they expect me to cook my own bacon? That's a mighty big inconvenience," I wrote. I wrote in here just the words, "handicapped kennel." I'm assuming I meant like a place that people with disabilities could go if they couldn't go on a vacation. This is a little story. Once I came to a real dead end. It was a "do not enter" sign, and below it was a "no U-turn," where the 2 lanes became 1. So we figured we would just get out and start over. And apparently my engineer side came out, and I wrote, "Somehow design a city that works with 2 supermassive magnets so that half of the city would hold the other half up upside down." And then I wrote here, "It would rotate." I wrote the word poignant in here a couple times. Poignant or poignant? I couldn't figure out how to spell it, so I wrote, "Look it up." Now bear in mind, these were all written back in 2009. I had a flip phone that barely had a camera on it, so if I wanted to look something up, I had to wait until I got home to do it. Here I wrote, "Peas and carn" in a Pirates of the Caribbean style accent. Wait, I can't tell that story. Okay, skip that one. This says, "Robots, how to give them memory, and how to let them think, and how to turn a common computer to have artificial intelligence, have them violence a certain phrase." I wrote in here, "Holy shit, what if the Blue Man Group is hiding Dr. Manhattan?" This is a little diagram I drew. I'll throw up a picture on the screen. It says, "Smoke rainbow. When smoke of sorts gathers in the air at a cross of windows at a room, as the sun is shining through both windows, a smoke cross appears at a level in the air." Amazing. And here I wrote, "The 3 things I wish I could have written down when I was on shrooms and was lucky enough to remember. Number 1, trees mimic life. Number 2, indoors and artificial light were never as nice as the sun. And number 3 was left blank." Guess I didn't remember. I wrote in bold, name something malign. These sunglasses are named malign. I distinguished preservers versus preservatives. It says, they won't keep the fruit fresh, but they will sure as hell give them a chance. And then I could tell I was kind of trailing on the image because my writing started working off the end of the page. I'll put a picture up. But it says, considering the fact that we are gray figures moving in a gray realm, we create in our brains this 3D image of our vision in front of us, and we are all actually in gray whatever. I forgot. What was I saying? Just substitute some philosophical bull and move on. I mean... Oh, I wrote a bunch of chords in here. I used to play music a lot, and I haven't really much. I still have a piano, but I wrote chords in here. I'm not too sure how and when to play them, but hey, maybe we could try it out. Okay, so we've come to my piano to try and figure out what I was trying to say here. Excuse the audio, I'm just recording off my phone. But it looks like it was written for a 50s pulp noir musical. So let's find out. That's not right. Ooh. G with an A? Not sure what it meant, but it sounds kind of pretty. And the other one in here has a sequence of the melody. Can't even play it. It's my own song, I can't even play it. Okay. And then I just threw in some chords in here, it looks like, that just were supposed to be if I wanted to use them. Then I put little notes in here on how fast to play this next part. It's supposed to be like... And then there's words, mystery, it's a mystery. I don't know what I was trying to say. I wrote just the word Mang. Remember Mang? How you doing, Mang? I wrote that my friend Bridget thinks I have nouns. I have some nouns. I wrote in a very shaky handwriting, Rocky is a 50s prom band with his golden jacket, black tie, and matching pants. Of course, a movie idea, Indiana Jones and the Pirates of the Caribbean. I think that's a pretty solid crossover. And here I kind of go on a journey. I wrote, platform shoes on the platform. Platform 9 3/4 inch heels. I wrote that if you were to mix a goblin and a squirrel, it would be a squablin. An idea for a new product to match feminine pads for men. They would be called bachelor pads. Look, I didn't say any of these were good ideas. We were making a list, and we were asking our friend what she would like to do for the rest of the day. And she went for number 1, I don't know. Number 2, I don't know. So we all start laughing, and she says, well, I do know a number 3. I wrote, f***ing stupid ass cunt piss dumb. Wow. And here I get a little thoughtful, and I write down, I'm just saying, you know, music. This guy knows what's up. Here it says, your conversation was such bullshit, I can't even move. I need to put a knife in this notebook so that when I throw it at people, it will stab them. And then below I wrote, I should probably write that down so I don't forget to do it. And then the last entry in this notebook was, I vow to abstain from Greek murder. Well, so far I think I've been able to hold up to that vow. Well, this is just a short, sweet video. I wanted to go over some of the funnier ones. There's plenty of more in there that I didn't read, for clear reasons. So how about you? Did you guys do anything similar? Write down a little diary or keep a log when you were in that altered mindset? If so, I would like to know some of your stories down in the comments below. And if not, I encourage you to get a little notebook and keep it with you for all your weird little ideas. Sometimes it's funny to look back on many years later. I'm starting to get into the swing of making videos a little bit more frequently, so this was just a fun one for me to do while I had some time off. Hopefully I can keep making videos like this for you guys. It's been really fun. I'll see you in the next one.